There's no words for the atrocity, the slaughter. Not a word the press would use or politicians would be, but the slaughter of children. Some tough questions need to be asked, don't they? They really do. Nobody's going to ask them because they already know the answers. You know, people of Southport, like I said, there's no words. Just God bless everyone. Got a 17-year-old lad. Here's the thing. Let's look at this last month. We've had riots in Hare Hills in Leeds because social services were doing what they believed was their job and removing children who they believed to be unsafe. The threats came from the community. Return them children or else. Watch this space. There's 6,000 of us. Watch what we're going to do. We've had it in London. Riots in London. Third world country. Politics. Religion and conflicts. Here on our shores. No one's asking the questions. People are angry. Anybody else feel helpless with what's going on? The media, sickening. Talking about the Olympics and kayaking, and the water's not fit for people to get the boats and canoeing or whatever. I wish I was a politician, me. Every single day I'd be standing up. People should be screaming about this now. And then they get the sickening condolences, don't we? From the top, the king and his missus. Condolences, condolences. People are shocked. Why are you fucking shocked? You shouldn't be shocked. Look what's happening. Look what's happened to this country. Yeah, 22 billion deficit, the government are saying. They've got to fill it. They're already taking money off the pensioners. What's happening now in this country? How much is that costing? We know what we're talking about, don't we? This third world invasion that's not good for anybody. Trying to erode our culture and beliefs. Making people like you and me out to be the people who are wrong, who are at fault. Policing is flat on its arse. Coppers in the hills getting out of town, being run out of town. Patriots Saturday, or the big gathering, 1,000 police deployed. It's sickening. No crime is getting dealt with, is it? None. Not the basics. 1,000 people a day assaulted. And then we get these sickening events like Southport. Nobody's asking the questions. They don't want to, do they? We all know the answers. It must be embarrassing being sat in Parliament talking about money and that all the time. You know, billions and billions spent on criminals coming to this country. No ID. It wouldn't happen anywhere else. Well, it is. You know, point and fact in it. America's got the same problem at the minute. Where in Ireland does. It needs someone who's going to be tough. Not a cent is going to be spent on this country. Motorists are going to get it. Pensioners are getting it. Police, wow. See the people they're employing. They can't even speak English. And then we're back to Southport. Slaughter. That's the word that needs using. Somebody stand up in Parliament. The slaughter of these kids and people who are trying to protect them. Nobody's asking the tough questions. Condolences, condolences. Sorry, state. There's some hardcore people at the bottom. They know what's happening. Yeah. On the alternative media, ex-coppers on. Got to get tough on crime. You know, Manchester Airport, they're still going on about this kick to the head. Look at the violence meted out by them. Yeah. Crying on TV. Oh, we've been bullied, we're victims. Racism. Absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening. There's a lot of bad stuff happening in this country. Media, politicians. Sickening lack of response. Absolutely sickening. And again, the apologists. People like myself crying and being called racist and far right for having opinions. It's only going to get worse, this. So we have people who are going to start fighting for our rights, culture, spending British taxpayers' money where it's needed, not frittering it away. 22 billion, they keep going on about that. How much is this mass import of people we don't know, criminals, mostly men? How much is that costing? Way more than 22 billion in it. But let's hit the pensioners, let's take people's pensions. Sickening state of affairs. This country needs a big change. A big change. I haven't given up yet. I can't imagine what it's like in Southport now. When I was in Manchester, we'd go regularly, me and our lass. Nice place, clean, fish and chips. Something like this happens. Truly shocking. Slaughter. That's what it is, slaughter. And nobody's talking about it. Stick your condolences where the sun don't shine. Needs people speaking out. There is a few. We need a change. We need a change of everything. We need a change of policing, because it absolutely stinks. Two-tier policing, coppers, scared to say anything or do anything. No support. Woke inspectors, woke politicians. Wonder what would happen if somebody got in Parliament and slaughtered a few of them. Frenzied knife attack. Wonder what would happen then. Somebody should be standing up every single day, talking about these kids in Southport, talking about these riots, talking about what's going on, talking about where taxpayers' money is really going. Tell them to stick the 22 million up their arse, the government and the previous government, and look where our money is really going. Sickening to say the least. Again, God bless everyone involved. Thanks for your continued support. It really does boil my piss, and I feel helpless, me, like lots of people. It angers me. It's beyond anger when you see what's happening. But the people who are allowing this to happen are safe, aren't they? It's not their kids that's going to get slaughtered, is it? Just going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.
In the shadows they reside, secrets etched in stone, echoes of forgotten cries.